in Exodus chapter 2, the next chapter in this narrative. It came about in the course of those many days that the king of Egypt died. The sons of Israel sighed because of the bondage. Again, we're still piling up these phrases that paint this word picture of a very dire, a very desperate situation on the part of the Israelites. They cried out, and their cry for help, notice again the multiple repetitions of the same thing, trying to emphasize the point, making sure that you get the point, and also to highlight or to underline this really vivid word picture being painted by the author. Their cry for help because of their bondage rose up to the ears of God. God heard their cry. By the way, we can stop to make this point right here, and that is God is not deaf to our needs, our concerns. We hear it as far back as the law of Moses that God is responsive to the cries of his people, and he moves on their behalf. He acts to the benefit of those that are crying out to him, especially when injustice is being done. In verse 24, God heard their groaning. Remember the sighing, the crying out. Now God heard the groaning in verse 24. And God remembered his covenant. God is a faithful God. He makes promises and he keeps his promises no matter what it takes to keep his word. Why is that? Because this God that we serve, this God of the Bible, is a God of his word. He does what he says he's going to do. He keeps his promises. That's not just true back 3,400 years ago, 1400 BC, in the days of Moses and Aaron and Pharaoh and the Exodus, Charlton Heston and the Ten Commandments. This is true today. God is still the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so this God is still open to the ears of his ears are open to our cries, and he is still moved by our affliction, and he still moves on our behalf to deliver, to liberate, to rescue, to redeem us in the 21st century as well. He's no different now than he was 34 centuries ago.